Well, it's not optimal. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Maintenance with Mike. So today on Maintenance with Mike, we've got the Stihl 462 ready to be fired up here. We got 3 trees that got to come down. They're going to be risking implements that are going to be laying in the laydown area over the winter, strong winds and such. I'll take you in closer and have a look at those. There's 3 trees in total that need to come down that are quite high and are poplars, so they're at risk of falling. So anyway, we're going to fire up the saw. I'll spin you around and I'll show you which trees we're taking down. So let's get started. As you can see here, this is the laydown area that we've created now, where the second sea can is going to go for storage, and all the implements will be on gravel in here. We've got most of the dirt cleaned out. We just got to get this last pile done here so we have access to the sea can. But I want to show you today, there is this tree right here that needs to come out. I think I can probably zoom you in on a tree here that is sort of mixed in with this grand fir. I'm hoping you can see it. It is a dead tree that's right here, and it ends about there. It's a dead poplar. These ones here, this one here is going to go that way behind the sea can. This one's going to come straight towards me into the laydown area here. No doubt about that these would be a problem. A number of main trunk pieces have already broken off of these 2 trees here. So we definitely want to get rid of those before we put a bunch of equipment in here and risk having those falling on the equipment. Not much I can do about that grand fir that's right there, but she's a good, big, healthy tree. So let's fire up the saw and see what we can do. It's a bit mucky in here. We're gonna go over the rocks. So, a little too deep, and it's just pinched my bar. So I'm gonna walk the long way around and get a couple wedges and see if I can knock those in to get this out. It's a valuable lesson here. Got the tip just touching the other tree here. So we want to cut that away so I can get the blade out. Okay, that's clear. Ooh, nice. Don't think I messed the blade up either. Learned a valuable lesson there. Too much of a face cut. No, not as much of a face cut. Whew. That one is hung up in the branches, so I just need a pole saw. And it should go that way. Should go that way. Okay, now we get the side-by-side and the winch. Put the bucket back on. Take a couple of these up there. I don't know if I'm going to need two. We have things tied to it now. Let's see what we can do here. Here it comes. Wow, that's still pretty. Look at that. Well, bad beginning, but a good end. The winch on the K9 saved the day. We definitely earned our beer for this afternoon. There's one more right beside that one that's dead that has to come down as well. And I think I will do much less of a face cut and just hook this this tension rope on here and just use the winch and pull it over. It's probably the safest way on dead trees. Just because they're so unpredictable cutting the back cut, because it's all rotten. So as soon as I started cutting the back cut, that rotten part on the back just slid off the wedge onto the ground. So that's what we were left with, but a good outcome for a crappy beginning. So anyway, let's get the next one down. Okay, we're going to hook up the last one to the winch, and we'll do a face cut in it, and then we'll just pull it over instead of trying to do a back cut, because I've reached full entertainment value of that. And like you said, we've already got the we've already got this out here now, this cabling. Okay, folks, let's do it. Well, that's exactly what we wanted. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. All the danger trees are down now. So our lay down area where we're going to put implements for the winter will be fairly safe from anything falling on them. I mean, there's no guarantees, but we've pulled down, cut down, fell all the dangerous trees, I think. So we'll just keep all these little ones that are trying to grow up here topped so they don't get unwieldy and large and risk damaging equipment if they fall. So that's all of them down. So we appreciate you hanging out with us for a bit today. If you like these videos, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, share it with a family member or friend, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.